Any interesting or favorite memories with other artists or producers you had a chance to be around or work with you want to share with viewers today, looking back now at your music career so far? Anything that stood out with that question there? Certain memories that are flipping through your mind?
Well, I done been in the studio with K Michelle. We always have the greatest times. We end up crying together. I love K. 21 Savage. I remember being in the studio with him, and we had a blast in there. I always been in the studio now with Thug or whatever. We just be chilling, and I like to see him record. He really can record a song fast as hell. And that just for the most part. Oh, I've been working with Symphony. Street is a dope producer, and I like the memories that I have right now that I've been working with him is like how he critique my craft and try to make me better on the beat, and you know what I'm saying. So I love that about him, and I'm just that's like the memories I remember so far. Like I don't remember a lot of shit.
Now let's dissect some of this. Okay, for viewers watching this, getting to know you for the very first time, is there music that's publicly out, available for people to listen to of you and K. Michelle?
Yes, it's called. I have a song with K Michelle called "Thug Me Like That." And me and 21 Savage have a song called "I Be With the Shits."
And Thug?
Me and Thug don't have a song right now. I'm trying to get his ass on this song. He said he's gonna give me a feature, so I'm waiting on him. You know, Thug be busy as hell, so.
Now, when it comes to Young Thug, that was a public relationship that played out. Uh, there were good times of you and Thug and not so good times of you and Thug. How has that relationship been able to be repaired to where it's at today?
I think what me and Thug is, I always loved Thug. I always loved Thug. And you know, growing up, it was I felt like I was being how can I say this?
Take your time.
I felt like I was being a little, you know how entitled. And when I realized the things that I said and done to him, and I look back on it, it's not really feel so good when people doing it to me now. So you know, I went to him one day and I apologized. I was like, I'm sorry. You know, and whatever we've been through, it's in the past. I'm just happy that, you know, we back how we used to be, and that's my love, and I love him.
Now, out of all the years you've known Thug, how has there never been any music recorded between you two? Or maybe there has, it just never saw the light of day. I don't know.
I think because we be on two different times. Like he have a busy schedule, I've been busy. You know what I'm saying? And it's just the matter of time of just getting there and sitting down and we doing it. You know. But he's definitely willing to do it. You know, I just called him the other day and told him like some things that I had in mind, and he was like, you know, you could just come to the studio and things like that. He always support me. You know, I let him hear a rap that I did and the music, and he's very supportive with me. And just because like people feel like it's not broadcasted, well, a lot of things that be broadcast is not genuine and real. With me and him is genuine and real because he gonna tell me if he likes something, he gonna tell me if he don't. He gonna say this like this, do this like this. So he's like a big influential person. You know, I look up to in this music industry just because of things he have done. And you know, I feel like I don't want people to give me things. You know, I want to be able to work hard for them. I want to be able to grind and understand the hard times and put the dedication in these things. You know what I'm saying? In my craft. So nobody could say they did it or they did it for me. Because if somebody just hand you something small, 9 times out of 10 you're going to lose it. You know what I'm saying? But with me, I see myself with the passion, the grind, long nights in the studio, me perfecting my craft every day, writing lines, like bars, like writing music. So I'm thankful that nobody is handing me anything, you know. When it's time for it to happen, I'm a strong believer it's going to happen. You know, I'm not going to keep jumping down his throat or jump down his throat because I never jumped down his throat. But to work with me and then like that, I feel like I want it to happen organically. And when the time comes for us to work, we're going to work. But as of now, you know, we got things in the making that that I've been sending to him and things like that. So whenever he find the time, whenever I find the time to really just lock in the studio, when we, you know, when it's time, it's gonna happen.
Do you remember how and when you first met him?
I mean, we growed up together. Like, we was kids together. Like,
But that very first time, do you have that memory?
yeah, I remember we was at the park. We was at Cleveland Avenue Park. He was gambling. Thug used to be gambling. We was young as hell. He was gambling. I actually learned how to gamble, shoot dice from them. Him and my little cousin, Slug. Mm-hmm. We was all gambling. I was at the park.
Do you remember what age you were at this point
We
in your
was
life?
young as hell. We was, like, young. I was, like, about 14, if that.
And this cousin you're referencing on your mother or father's side?
My mom's side.
Now, you shared some insight what Thug is like in the studio, but just generally speaking, what is young Thug really like?
He's a Leo. He's like me. He stand on business. He's a gangster. I love him. Like, that's my heart. He's a good person. He changed a lot of people's lives. You know, he a great person overall. Like, any of that, he's real. He's solid. Yep.
Last question about him. What's the best advice he's given you, or most important thing you learned being around him at this point?
Thug has this way of saying things but not saying them. And that's what I think I learned the most with him. Like, you can say it but not say it. You know what I'm saying? The gestures, the moves, the face expressions. And I'm learning, like, I learned a lot from him. And then the way he do things in the studio. He got some shit coming. That shit with him in Future is gonna be, boy. He got a song, and that's my favorite song. I be like, I see the vision for this song. So yeah, he's a dope guy.
And for time reference, it's February 2022 now. When it comes to you and K. Michelle, who outcries the other?
I don't know. We probably neck and neck because me and K be going through a lot of shit. But Kay is a good person. You know, and I just love the transformation. Like, she really on her boss shit right now. Like, TV and, you know, helping young women and, you know, people. Like, Kay always been a giver. Like, I love Kay. She's dope.
Remember how and when you first met her?
Actually, Chris Jones let me meet K. Michelle, and he told me I was a female K. Michelle, the rapper version. And when I finally met her, it was just everything. Like, I remember coming to the studio. She had me coming to the studio with her while she was recording. I love Kay. That's like a big sister and like a mentor to me, too.
Remember what age you were at that point?
It was a couple years ago. I don't remember the age.
Okay. And you and 21.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the first time you two met?
Oh, yeah. I met 21 through a friend of mine, and I don't remember the age that we met, but 21 was already, like, 21. He was already popping. And then they just, like, we hit it off. Like, he always been a real dude. Like, I fuck with Savage. He a real nigga. Savage solid, too. And he stand on business.